Thank you so much, Mike. Well, with all of that holiday spending going on, money is top of mind for many of our viewers, and here to supply some answers to their questions is financial analyst Chad Slagle from Slagle Financial. Chad, thanks so much for coming in.
Always good to be here, Kay.
We have some great questions from viewers. Bob emails saying, I'm wanting to retire in 3 years. My 401k is almost back to where it was in 2007. What steps should I be taking heading into retirement?
Well, first of all, if Bob stayed in the market when it got all the way down to 6,600, I think Bob's to be congratulated because he had the guts to stay in there. But if you look at where the market is right now, it's back up to 13,000. So Bob's a winner at this point in the game. And if he's 3 years from retirement, with all the uncertainty in the market, with all the uncertainty of exactly what's going to happen in the public arena, my thought to Bob would be to take a lot of that money, especially if he's getting ready to retire, say 60 to 70%. Again, depending on his age, his risk tolerance, his income needs, get some of that money, set it on the sidelines, and kind of see where this is all going to shake out. But the other thing Bob needs to do, if he's not already done so, is start building a game plan for retirement. If you're going to retire in 3 years, you want to take a look at where you're at now, but also where that income is going to come in 3 years, whether it be from Social Security, a pension, other investments. And if there's a shortfall in there, that will determine how much Bob is going to need to draw from that 401k to make it successfully to and through retirement, especially if you live to be 116 like we saw earlier.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
Very amazing.
Here's another question. I'm retired. My income is $30,000 a year. However, I have $500,000 in my portfolio. Am I taxed on my $30,000 or on my portfolio, or both?
Well, it depends. Naturally, if it's income that he has coming in, he's taxed on that $30,000. The thing to look at, and the things that we don't know from this question, is where is that $500,000? Is it sitting in an IRA or a qualified account? Now, if he's under 70, he doesn't have to draw that money out. So as long as he doesn't take that money out, there's no taxable gain on that, or he doesn't have to pay income tax on it. But if it's sitting in a mutual fund that's going to pay dividends out to him, there's a lot of unseen things in there. What I would say to this individual, though, if you want to do some tax planning, you don't want to wait till April of 2013 to do it. You want to do it in December 2012, because as we know, capital gains are probably going to go from 15% to 20%. So if you have some stocks in that portfolio that are winners, maybe it's time to sell those, save 5% in capital gains tax. If you have some real estate in that portfolio, maybe now it's time to sell some of that again. That's 5% in capital gains tax. And of course, George Lucas, who sold Star Wars to Disney this year, he saved over $200 million in taxes because he did it this year as opposed to next year, because we don't know what's going to happen.
All right, very smart. Chad Slagle from Slagle Financial, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
As always, some great information.